I created a course on school called Mindset Reset. It will help you stop reacting from your wounds, your fears, your whole patterns by teaching you how to pause, read what's happening inside of you or inside of your traumas, and choose a new response in real life. So now let's dive into a deeper topic. Awareness is not enough. Knowing has to become action. You're gonna have to exercise your spiritual muscle. Just like how when you want to get fit, you exercise your physical body. Now there's exercise for the spirits. So you're now gonna have to exercise your spiritual muscles. So awareness helps you do that. So awareness is not necessarily hard. Awareness is not hard or easy. That would be you living in polarity. Remember, we are unity consciousness. So nothing is hard or easy. It just is. And when you begin to wake up, you learn not to live trapped inside extremes. So awareness is not hard. Awareness is revealing. Awareness turns the light on. Before awareness, you are moving through life unconsciously. You are repeating patterns, reacting to triggers, making choices from wounds, creating the same situation over and over again. But you did not see it fully. So in a way, ignorance felt light. Not because it was better, but because you did not know what you were carrying. Then awareness comes, and now you can see. You can see your patterns, you can see your habits, you can see your reaction, you can see your wounds, you can see where you keep abandoning yourself, you can see where you keep creating the same results. Now you're in the knowing, and the knowing is powerful. But knowing without action becomes a heavier form of ignorance. Because now you cannot honestly say, I don't know. You do know. You know why the same relationship keeps repeating. You know why the same emotional reaction keeps showing up. You know why the same fear keeps controlling your choices. You know what you've been avoiding. You know what you are suppressing. You know what you need to face. And that is where many people get stuck. They become aware, but they do not change. They observe the patterns, but keep living inside the patterns. They see the lesson, but refuse to walk through it. They recognize the wound, but continue to feed it. And then life starts feeling like Groundhog Day. The same situation, the same argument, the same emotional spiral, the same ending. Different faces, different place, same lesson. Over and over again. Until one day you realize, life is not punishing me. Life is repeating what I refuse to transform. That is the purpose of awareness. Not to make you feel guilty. Not to make you judge yourself. Not to make you spiritually analyze yourself forever. Awareness is meant to bring you to choice. Because once you see the pattern, you can no longer pretend the pattern is random. You are now being invited to respond differently, to pause before reaction, to speak instead of suppressing, to walk away instead of chasing, to choose truth instead of performance, to heal instead of repeat. Because observation without integration becomes another loop. You can watch yourself suffer. You can understand exactly why you're suffering. You can explain your wounds perfectly. But if you do not work through them, you remain in the same room with the lights on. And sometimes that feels heavier than the darkness, because now you see the door, you see the key, you see the path, but you still haven't moved. Awareness is the beginning. Action is the transformation. Integration is the freedom. So when you become aware, do not stop there. Ask yourself, what is this pattern showing me? What choices am I being invited to make? What am I still afraid to change? What would I do differently if I truly trusted myself? Because once you know, you are responsible for what you are doing with the knowing. You do not have to become perfect overnight, but you do have to become honest. And little by little, choice by choice, response by response, you stop living the same day again and again. You step out of the loop and you begin creating a new reality. Peace, love, light. This is the Phoenix Voice 74. Welcome to your remembrance. And as I said, if you are stuck, I did create a course on school called Mindset Reset. It will help you through your loops.